How do you manage this house?
It's a privilege we were born into, and one we can never relinquish.
Tom, it's such a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What an amazing film to be a part of. What was the main attraction for you? Was it the cast, the story, or the director?
Yeah, I think it was a combination of all three. The story arrived with the cast attached. So I was, even when page one, I knew that Mia was going to play Edith and that Jessica was going to play Lucille, and that Charlie was playing Dr. Alan McMichael as well. And then I met Guillermo about a day or two after I'd read the film. And we had breakfast together, and the first thing he said was he wanted to make an English language film that was like his Spanish language films, referencing Pan's Labyrinth and The Devil's Backbone. I remember the first time I saw Pan's Labyrinth, and I really thought that I was watching a very original piece of work. You know, he has such a distinct imagination, Guillermo, and the way he's able to marry together quite adult, sophisticated material with this world of the supernatural and fantasy is I think he's the best in the world at that.
People love when you dance. They love it. So we get a little bit of dancing in the film.
Yeah.
You get to bust some 1900 moves. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What was your favorite scene?
I loved that. I did love the waltz because I think it was have you ever waltzed?
I haven't.
You haven't?
No, maybe you can show me sometime.
Maybe I will. I can recommend it. It's it has actually an amazingly powerful dance because it's quite sexy. It's very intimate. Up until it was invented, people, if you asked someone to dance at a party, you danced side by side in a figure of 8 or 16. And then suddenly, you know, those crazy cats down in Vienna decided it would be more interesting to dance face to face, and you're chest to chest, and you can feel each other, and you can, you know, or you can smell someone's breath, and the only way not to lose your balance and you're spinning around in circles is to look into the eyes of your partner. So it actually becomes a very intimate thing.
The house is as much a character as you guys in the film. Do you think that buildings and houses and homes can hold on to histories and past and hold on to that kind of weird energy?
I've walked into some creaky old houses and thought, oof.
Something happened.
Something happened. Yeah. It's a little heavy. It's a little, you know. But yeah, I've definitely been in weird places with a chill in the air.
Now I have to ask you as well, because you're a massive rugby fan.
I am.
And you played rugby before.
I did, yeah.
So who's going to win the World Cup?
My God, at this point, it's all wide open, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Ireland are pretty good though, come on.
Ireland are great. Ireland they won the Six Nations this year, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
There you go.
Yeah.
So of the home nations, they're out in front. But you know, I have more Scottish blood in me than any other.
Okay.
So I wouldn't rule the Scots out either.
Awesome. And we're Celtic kindred spirits.
We are.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
It's rather good, don't you think?
Really?
You see, where I come from, ghosts are not to be taken lightly.
Specific deaths. Violent deaths.